I think one of the other things too that's real sort of insightful to sort of the dynamics and the experience of artists is sort of being able to branch all of these different aspects of artistry together. You know, talking to people about when they first got inspired to want to create music and want to write music, and then what it was like their first times writing music or creating music or freestyling, and then when they get to a place where now they're not just a writing artist, but they're recording music. So now they've experienced what it's like to be a recording artist, and how that then goes back to influence what you get inspired by now that you've recorded, and then how that goes back to influence how you write now that you've had the experience of recording, and then you're a recording artist for a while, and then I feel like the next stage is trying to become a performance artist, and what the experience is like when you begin to perform music, and then how that has that same sort of impact where performing music will then impact the things you're inspired by and influenced by, and then impact the way that you write, and impact the way that you record. And so talk to me about some of the experiences you've had performing music and the way that has impacted the processes of writing and the process of recording for you.
Ooh, so performing music is like my favorite part of being an artist. So like, that's like the live test. That's like the live, like, you get to see in their eyes, like, if they're rocking with it or not. And so I would say that, like, the experience of like beginning to perform and then like getting to that point of like regularly performing has shaped my overall music probably the most out of anything, because like I can see what part of the song they like. I can see what bars specifically they like. I can see what was aesthetically pleasing. I can see live and like what they did not fuck with, or like what was too far. You know what I'm saying? Like you can watch, like when you say a specific line and it's like a specifically vulgar line, and you literally watch like somebody in the crowd like cringe. You're like, okay, that was a little too far. You know what I'm saying? And so it then, through my love of performing, it also leads me to like tailoring my song to make sure that it is easily performable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That because like, as like lyricists, like sometimes like we have the urge to like over rap, or like you know what I'm saying, like try to make our flow, our verses as like intricate and as intense as we possibly can. But like sometimes that's really hard to perform.
Right.
And then if you got 2 or 3 songs like that, you're gassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's led to like, now like I apply the KISS method to like songwriting, but like still in a very artistic and a still creative way, but like we're all familiar with KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And so like, a lot of time it leads to a lot of like proofreading and a lot of like cutting out, and like I used to tend to like put too many words into a bar.
Okay.
And so now I'm learning where like I don't need the buts and I don't need the ands and I don't need the I's.
Okay.
Like I can skip these syllables because it'll steal me a breath back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now when I'm on stage, I can easily get through that. And I don't expend a lot of energy, because once you get up to like 20 and 30 minute sets, whew, it's a workout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a workout. And so like, and like for you young artists who ain't got there yet, like I'm telling you right now, like that 10 to 15 minute set, bro, that's a breeze. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get through that.
Right.
When you get up to the 20 and 30 minute sets, like you really gotta like take your time and like cultivate the sound. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't just go on stage and try to like shove your music down people's throats. Go and like pay attention to the crowd. They will give you feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like if you looking out at their eyes, you overcome your anxiety and you look straight out at them, they will give you feedback. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, Yeah, but that's how performing has shaped me as an artist. It's made me really like go back and like cultivate my entire sound around like the stage.
Okay.
And like the performance that I want to create.
What